What's up world, Sevi here and welcome back to my birdhouse. So this week, as you guys may have seen on our Facebook, we spoke all about our birds and bath time. So I thought this week's video would be really cool if we did a little bath time video. I'm going to be just discussing a bit of the importance of bath time and showing you some very cute videos. So, see you guys down in the video. Before we move on with the rest of today's video, I just want to put a little disclaimer in here. I am in no way a vet or an avian specialist. The advice and information I give out in my videos is simply my own experiences and knowledge that I have gained over the years from keeping birds. If at any point you feel you need professional help or advice, please consult your avian vet. Go on with today's video, I just want to give you guys a heads up. I do have a bit of a cold at the moment, so if I sound a bit congested and sniffy at times, I do apologize. So in today's video, we're just going to be going about why is it important for our birds to bath. So I'll mainly be speaking about pigeons and doves, as you know that is what our channel is about. However, this can apply to any bird we own, whether it be a chicken or an emu that really likes sand baths, or perhaps you own ducks or geese that really enjoy bathing out in a dam. This really goes for all our birds. Birds in general tend to be very hygienic in terms of keeping their feathers clean. You know, in the wild, if they don't keep their feathers and plumage in good condition, well, it's going to be to their detriment, because then they won't be able to fly, perhaps their feathers are in bad condition and they can't gain enough lift, or maybe it's really cold and there's not enough insulation. So our birds' feather health is super important to them, and bathing is one of the things that really helps to maintain exactly that. So with that in mind, also one of the reasons why our birds bath is not just for the cleaning of the feathers, but it's to get rid of all the grime, dirt, or perhaps even when they're molting, their feather casings. I'm sure some of you have seen if your birds just kind of shake or give a bit of a fluff, there's like this powdery substance that comes off of them, and that's just pieces of their skin and feather casings. So once they have washed themselves and cleaned themselves of all of this, it also allows them to preen. Now, I don't have any photos or videos of what a preening gland looks like, but I'm sure I can add in one here post editing. But this little gland is basically an organ on our birds which produces an oil, and when your birds preen, what they do is they'll actually go to this, apply some oil to their beaks, and then they'll apply this to their feathers. For waterfowl, like birds like geese or duck, this actually helps insulate their feathers against the water, and that's why they don't become waterlogged. And for our home pigeons and doves, this allows them to have a nice sleek feather that is also very strong, so that if they're going to be flying away from predators or need to gain enough lift, well, their feathers can do so. Of course, here in our domestic household situations, they don't have to worry about that, but of course we also want our birds just to be clean and hygienic. Then of course, let's just remember that bath time is a lot of fun for our birds. I know my pigeons and doves personally really enjoy bath time. Like, sometimes they can't even wait for me to get down the bath time trays so that they can, just have a splash. Here in South Africa in the summer, it gets really hot, especially on the farm where we easily in 35 degrees Celsius heat on like a mild summer day. So for those birds out in the aviaries, I do like to put out their baths at least once a day, just so that they do have opportunity to cool down and just have a nice time in the bath. Here in my house, in the more domestic setting, I will only put it out once or twice a week, depending on how warm it is, because it does tend to make a mess. And although I do lay down old towels so that they can make a mess, it is a bit of a cleanup job. So yeah, in terms of providing our birds with bath time opportunities, something as simple as a tray that you would use to carry glasses or dishes in your household works really well for small pigeons and doves. I personally am using a Coca-Cola tray and this yellow tray as you've seen in the clips, and I find it works perfect. It's not too deep, it's not too shallow. But of course, if you have a lot more birds, perhaps a larger container is going to work for you. For my birds out on the farm, in their aviaries, I use the bottom dishes of old bird cages that are perhaps broken, and I use these because they're a little bit deeper and a little bit larger, so it allows for 2 or 3 more birds at a time to bath. I also like sometimes to add a bit of enrichment to the bathing. I like to put some frozen peas in there. It tends to keep especially the waterfowl like geese and stuff very busy for quite some time. and I know that the pigeons do enjoy it from time to time. So yeah, bath time privileges can be given to your birds on a routine if you'd like, such as in my household where we do have a very routine-based style of living. So for instance, on a Monday I will often put down the baths, but then not on a Tuesday, and so on and so forth. But also you can give it to at random. I mean, I know some of my birds are not keen on a bath, so to get them to bath can be a challenge, and a simple spray bottle with clean water in can suffice as well. And what I'll do with those birds is I will just mist them down with a spray bottle just to try and encourage them. I know some of my Jacquelines in my house, like Sydney, really does not like getting in the bath, and yet she will walk into the shower with me. So yeah, if you are comfortable taking your birds into the shower, you are more than welcome to do so. Just remember, hot water is, we don't want to burn them, so just make sure that the hot water is a mild heat. I would say lukewarm. Same thing with birds, don't be showering on the hottest setting. And just a reminder that our products that we use on ourselves, such as shampoo or soaps, can be harmful to our birds, so please don't allow any of that. Just let your birds stand under the water where not too high of a pressure, and they can just have a nice relaxing shower with you. Same if you're going to allow your birds to bath with you, same sort of scenario. Make sure the water is not too hot, make sure there's no sort of products in there that could be harmful. Just clean water is your best bet. And just with anything that our birds do, please supervise, especially in the bathroom. You don't want any accidents to happen. That's about it in terms of bathing. Of course, we will be elaborating on the subject further on our Facebook page over the next couple of weeks, so I do suggest you guys give us a like and follow there. And I hope that this video was a little bit informative. And yeah, just think about it this way: if you see your birds are looking a bit grimy or they would appear like an activity, I do suggest bath time. Perhaps in winter, if it is very cold, no bath time for them. I know here in South Africa it can get quite cold, so in winter time I restrict bathing specifically for days, in the high 20s, 28, 29s, but it's not often in winter. And yeah, I hope you guys had an awesome day, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more.